another thing that I've now missed, because someone else was there and actually said the Res word, who will be turning into Resnor tonight, and heard Resnor's review of the movie Pirates.
Yeah, all the
Let's just put it this way. There's a harbor, and you're angered at my taxes. Thank you.
Harbor, and I'm anchored at your taxes. Right back, I love taxes.
Celtics suck.
Alright, so, I realized that I never actually told chat, so the name of the stream is Come On Over and Do the Twist, which is a line from a Nirvana song. But the reason it is called that is because tonight we have a theme in our scripts, and that theme is bass threes with a twist. So we just did the S&V variant that Mullibok wrote, and now we are doing Gold from Moon Rocks, which was written at the very least on Alejo's server. I don't remember if they had done this with a group of their players. Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, I can't remember if they did it with players. I think they did, but, Alejo had a big hand in writing this one. So this variant, it takes out the courtier and replaces it with alchemist, and then it takes out the mastermind and puts in a witch.
Very cool.
Yeah, so, we are running just slightly ahead of schedule, but that's fine because it means, we can talk with chat while we build a game here. Smells like teen butt, says Habby. I'd rather not do that. That sounds like something illegal, to be clear. Okay. So we do have 11 players signed up for this one. What do we want to see in this game? Let's give a shuffle. Shuffle gives us a Poe.
Can you guess what I want to see, Navean?
What?
I'll give you a hint. It's an evil rebel. It's a minion.
Is it the witch again?
No, it's a Godfather -1.
Oh, a Godfather. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. We Godfather -1, and we give them.
I'll never see it. But I hope the person who gets it appreciates it, because I don't think everybody does.
I do know that there's only a few of us who really feel strong about Godfather -1s. I like giving out Godfather -1. I wouldn't do it in a base 0 game because I think that's just mean. Yeah. But, I'd be less inclined to do it in a base 0 game because that minion is just, they're just a dud minion, they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
You might as well just put in an assassin. But on a base 1, yeah.
It's a golden bluff for at least one evil, or maybe even 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to witch in. I'm trying to think of how I feel about witch on BMR. BMR is not about confirmed minions. It's weird.
Yeah, it is definitely, and I think it definitely doesn't help support the Zomboul, right? It's antithesis to the Zomboul. It causes kills during the day.
It helps the Zomboul in that they can still feel free to nominate if there's an alchemist witch in play.
Yeah. Yes, Mathblade, on a base 0, a Godfather -1 lets them claim outsider, but so does putting in a Devil's Advocate or an assassin and just giving them an outsider bluff. You don't need a Godfather in a base 0 to get that as a free bluff for evil.
The minion already knows they can do that, and often they do.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess what we want to know is, do we want to put in any of our variant characters? Do we want to have an alchemist? And if so, what do we want to give the alchemist? Chat, you
alchemist
can feel free
assassin?
to chime in.
I mean, that could go horribly wrong.
It can cause the game to end if you have an alch assassin who just has a really good read on the game.
But it'd be such a fun role to get, though.
Yeah. We could do the alchemist Godfather -1, but that really limits the evil team's possibilities.
They were just adding townsfolk to the game.
Yeah. So I
For
don't
no, for
I
no
don't want to
benefit.
do that. I think
Yeah.
if we go Alchemist Godfather, we would add one in. But if we keep Godfather as just a minion, then we could go either way with it.
I'm not opposed to Alchemist Godfather +1 if one of them is a goon, so that person can't just be trusted to either claim or be on the level the whole game.
Yeah, sure. And sometimes I see goons not coming out, like they turn evil and they let somebody else claim goon for them, basically. Like if they get locked in evil.
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind also. Okay, so Godfather +1, Goon because they can turn evil and might not claim, Tinker because that's not going to be a confirmed good player the rest of the game. They can just die.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. I think that would be okay.
Tomato wants to see a Zomboul. How do we feel about Zomboul?
Uh, Bad.
Okay. Sorry you spent 100 blood monies to highlight your message, but we feel bad about a Zomboul.
Oh wait, I can resolve this. Give me 1 second.
Hey!
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the resubscription. Our new subscriber doesn't want a Zambul. I guess we better not put it in.
Hey! Yeah, I think that wins out. Thanks, Molly. Okay, so of the other demons, what are we thinking here?
I always like Puka. Um,
Okay.
I don't like Shuffle very much.
Yeah, I think Shab is one of the more deceptively difficult ones to run. So yeah, let's do a Puka. We'll do a Godfather -1, and then maybe we'll do an Assassin for the other minion, and we can
Oh,
give it...
I thought we were going with the Elk Godfather plan.
Oh, are we? Okay. So let's do an Assassin, and then what do you think? Maybe a DA or a Witch?
Uh, I guess since we're putting a Tinker in, which could be funny, but also, oh, the Godfather gets a kill if the Elk Godfather get a kill if the Tinker died during the day, though.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's like, do we want to give them that kill, or do we want to open because we could just I guess we could just fake a witch anyway with that Tinker because it's funny.
We could, yes. It is funny.
Okay, let's have Assassin DA and give ourselves the option to do the Tinker Witch bullshit.
Okay, sure. All right. So what are we thinking for our townsfolk?
All right, so we're gonna have an Alchemist Godfather that has a Tinker and a Goon in. I'm not a huge fan of DA and Pacifists both being in play. I think it feels a little bad, but I'd be okay with like a Fool or a Sailor or something.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do a Fool then. So let's see, what else do we have? Do we want a Professor? Sometimes you do have to put professors in non-Shab games. Like, sometimes you just have to do that.
Here's the thing about Professor. If there's a Professor in, I also want a pacifist to prevent the first execution from happening.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's just take out Professor then.
Okay. God, all the BMR townsfolk seem so strong on their own.
Yeah,
Gossip, because we can fuck around with it with a Tinker.
Yep, I'm fine with Gossip. We
Exorcist with Puka's confusing.
It is, yeah. So maybe let's
kind of interesting to work through.
I'll take out Innkeeper. We'll put in Exorcist. And we've got a Chambermaid in here. I know Chambermaid's strong, but...
Do we want a Chambermaid with a Puka? Because Courtier is not in, so the waiting pattern that matches is Sailor. If they don't check Night 1, Innkeeper also works.
Yeah.
Without Courtier, those are the two main good rolls that match Puka. We could give Sailor as a bluff with a DA, I suppose.
We could, yeah.
Yeah, if we have Chambermaid in, then I think I do want Sailor as a bluff.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. And then maybe one of either Grandmother or Gambler?
For the last townsfolk?
Yeah.
Okay. I like both of those rules a lot. I like Gambler a little more.
Okay, Gambler it is. We are still missing one player. We're still a little bit ahead of time, so we can kill some time while we wait for Lakin to show up. We can talk about what our evil team is.
Freaking Ryback. Hopefully Ryback lives around so they can use their ability this time.
Yeah. And this time Melishan is actually going to be the demon instead of just framed as one.
Alright, Jason gets to be the alchemist.
Okay. Oh, Rez is the goon. Rez is probably going to want to die real quick.
Well, it gives
to
Jason a
not
kill.
turn
It's kind
evil.
of, it's like potentially beneficial for the good team for Riz to die in the day, actually.
It is, yeah. I mean, for a couple of reasons. One, to lock the goon in, good. But two, it gives a good Godfather a kill, and
Yeah.
good players who can kill can definitely just end the game. I've seen it happen.
Emma pulled the soldier of BMR, so she'll probably enjoy that. Although it is a puka.
The soldier of PMR. Yeah, it is a puka. That's the kind of an interaction that I like about, Fool, is that it's a little bit of a puka detector. Like,
Well,
if you just
the weird thing
die.
about this script is if Emma nominates, she could have been hit by a witch.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Hidden Witch. That's possible. All right, so we're giving out Sailor as a bluff. What else do we want to give as a bluff?
Definitely not giving outsiders as a bluff with an alchemist EA play, so that's straight out.
For sure. We
Probably
could go
Innkeeper.
pacifist.
Pacifist. Yeah.
And
either Innkeeper for another waking role because there's a lot of waking evils, or Minstrel to because pukas maybe are gonna have no death knight sometimes.
yeah. So Sailor, Pacifist, Innkeeper.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty good. Unless, they just get unlucky with that chambermaid, because as we all know, chambermaid's strong.
Very strong. Very fun though.
But confuses us all. Thanks, chat, for your wisdom.
Yeah, Innkeeper's a good puka bluff. My only concern is that Innkeepers who live into the late game are often pukas.
Yeah. They're often just demons in general. I think Innkeepers is on BMR like a really strong demon bluff.
Yeah.
You can choose, for most part, you can choose when to sync. Like, pukas have to think a little bit more, forward looking for that. But they can choose ahead of time if they are going to sync on the next night, and try to claim that. The other demons, well, I mean, Zambul just sometimes doesn't even wake at all. But the other demons, they can choose to sync kills and make it look like they've been, they saved somebody. And again, like, all the demons except the Zambul are going to have a similar enough pattern to an Innkeeper that as long as you're not checked night one as a puka by a chambermaid, then, oh, this chambermaid is sat between two evils, so that's going to be real spicy if Bruce ends up just picking his neighbors, which, like, as a chambermaid, you don't have any, like, pressing need to do unless there's a matron in the game, but, like, I could see that happening.
I feel like sometimes that sort of impulse is carried over from the IRL game where you can just talk to them really easily, but it actually doesn't matter.
Yeah, online it doesn't matter, because talking to your neighbor is the same as talking to a person who's across the game from you. But yeah,
so sometimes it'll happen. Sometimes that'll happen, but sometimes I'll just like choose. I usually talk to this person quick, so I might actually choose Resnora. Honestly, I wouldn't be that shocked.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Imagine if we just get an evil goon immediately because Malishon chooses Resnora first, and then there's no death the next night.
I wouldn't be shocked.
That could happen. Okay. We're about 4 minutes ahead. I'll just check in with our missing player and see if we have an ETA on that. What voice? Oh, Abby, the traveling in is the matron. Well, you've seen the Grimm, so no. Um, what game was that when he was the matron? Do you remember, Molly?
You don't remember many details about that.
Oh, well, do you remember the accent that Demeta did?
Oh god, was it Southern?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I do remember this now.
Yeah, that was very a Benoit Blanc like kind of
It was.
inspired. Yeah. I do declare. I sound nothing like Demeta though, so you know I can't mimic Demeta's bad accent. I can only give my own. Pushed it out of your mind, apparently, Molly. That's what the Demeta thinks. Yes, these are all BMR rolls except for the Alchemist. I mean, there's only 2 swaps done on this particular script of Alchemist and Witch, so you know, it's any game of Gold for Moon Rocks is it's not going to exactly mimic any BMR game because those are some important changes on the script that are definitely going to impact how people play this game. But like, it does mean that the vast majority of roles are going to be BMR because it's just a BMR variant. So it's mostly BMR. Oh, you've never seen the Knives Out or Glass Onion?
Oh my gosh, Abby.
Wow. You should definitely watch Knives Out. I think Glass Onion was a little bit like a little more polarizing in people's response to it, although I would say largely it's positive response. But Knives Out was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Mastermind is, and I wish. Oh, there's Lycan. Okay, we're good to go. I do wish that Masterminds got to see a little bit more like success, but it's quite difficult to get a Mastermind win.
I think usually you have to go for the day 2 win, and then you just have a short game that might feel unsatisfying either way.
I mean, that's better than the 15-player game of BMR that Ed set up once, and it ended on day 1 because they went for the Mastermind play, I think, but the Mastermind was drunk for some reason.
They were sailor drunk?
I honestly I can't remember. I just know that there was an in-person game that Ed Story told. It was 15-player BMR, and it just ended on day 1.
Well, either a core tier chose Mastermind on day 1 instead of day 2 for some reason, or they were sailor drunk.
It was one of those probably. All right.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's here, so let's go up and have them take their seats and send them to bed.
True,
I mean-
yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Rez,
Hello.
you are out of your seat. And once you take it, we're going to send you all to sleep.
I was kind of hoping you were going
I
to say,
see
Rez,
I am
you
in my
die,
seat."
confirming Tinker.
You wish.
Before characters even go out.
Good
Come on,
night.
make me Tinker, you cowards.
Ryback is not going to get to be the Tinker, but he could kill himself and claim to be Tinker, and then be in a double Tinker claim.
We should tell him that. You're the evil version of Tinker.
Yeah, you're the evil version of Tinker. You can just kill yourself on any night that you want.
You can die anytime you choose.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go to... Well, Jason is technically first in the night order, so we can tell Jason that he is gaining the Godfather ability.
Sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Did I send tokens out?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I'd sent them yet. You have the ability of the Godfather.
Godfather. Excellent. Thank you.
Yep, we will be back later to give you Godfather info.
Sounds
To make
good.
an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, what Molly said.
Hey, how you doing?
Alright. Hello, hello.
Oh.
All right, your fellow minion is Ryback, and your demon is Malishon. And while we're here, we might as well go ahead and just get your choice for today.
I will pick myself.
Yourself it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Ryback, you're a minion again.
I really wanted to have the wrench.
Ryback, we think this is a very Tinker adjacent role.
Sort of.
You can die on any night that you want to die.
Yeah.
You can basically pit tag anyone you want into the Tinker, Ryback. Think about it that way.
Well, I guess that's one way of thinking about it. A way of thinking about it.
All right, well, your fellow minion is Sean, and your demon is Malishon.
Okie doke.
The Shans.
Oh,
yeah.
Or dem-
Hello.
Hello.
All right, your minions are Sean and Ryback, and while I'm here, I'll just go ahead and grab your Poisson choice.
Let's go with. Looking at the script, I know it's basically BMR, but let's go with Emma.
All right, you're going to poison Emma, and I have just realized that I forgot to give you your bluffs. Those bluffs are Sailor, Pacifist, and Innkeeper.
Okay, thank you very much.
And you definitely
You're
do
welcome.
not have a lunatic.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
We are back to tell you that there is a Goon and a Tinker in play.
Goon and Tinker. Thank you.
You're welcome. Somebody escapade. I need to hit this button again and send them back.
Well,
There we go. Everybody's back into cottages. All right. So yeah, there's our puka detector gonna go off immediately.
I mean, maybe Ryback's going to stab somebody too, make it look like Emma was assassinated.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or if the gossip kills somebody, it goes to look like Emma was assassinated.
True. Yes. That's the fun thing about BMR is there's a whole lot of stuff that messes
That being
about.
said, it's probably going to look like a puka.
Yeah, strong chance it might look like a puka. Okay, so we've done the Godfather info, we've gotten the poison choice, we have the DA, so it's off to the chambermaid.
Ooh, okay, that was fast.
Hello.
Hello.
Please choose two players.
I am going to choose. I want to choose Emma, and I want to choose Sean.
You choose Emma and Sean.
And I get a.
You get a 1.
I get a 1. Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, well, that's why we use Sailor.
Yeah, Sean can go Sailor, Malishon can go Innkeeper. That would end up matching Chambermaid stuff. Or they can just poison and kill the Chambermaid, or assassinate them.
And Ryback can just murder someone.
Yeah, murder, murder, murder.
Okay, I think we're off to a good start.
Alright, yeah. Let's wake them on up. The town has been collecting quite a lot of moon rocks lately. It's been doing that because somebody's been changing these moon rocks into gold and making the town quite a lot of money. But having quite a lot of money seems to have gotten the attention of a demon who's gonna murder you all and steal the gold that you got from these moon rocks, unless you kill them first. Good luck.
Bruce, I can tell you my role so you can double claim it.
Do.
Whatever you want to do. What you want for?
Why don't you? Well, hard claiming worked out well for us last time, didn't it?
It did.
So, why don't you tell me what you are again?
Pacifist.
You are useless to me.
Sorry. Maybe I'll save you later.
Yeah, that's not the saving I want you to do. I'm the goon. I don't want to be the goon. And I certainly don't want to be an evil goon. And I was hoping you would be, like, I don't know, the sailor who could, like, fucking pick me.
Okay. If I hear of a sailor, I'll point them your way.
I would like to be executed today, because then we can have a hard Godfather check.
Called it.
Okay, works for me.
Thanks.
Bye.
Ready? So,
Okay, nice.
what would you like to do?
I'm cool with hard claims if you want to do hard claims. If you want to do twos
I
or
would
threes,
love
I
a
can do that
hard
too.
claim. I would love a
Okay.
hard claim.
Okay, I can do that. Do you want to go first or should I?
You go first.
Okay, I'm the Tinker. There's an innkeeper out there that wants to protect me, that'd be Pog.
Cool. I'm the gambler.
Okay.
So if I gamble you as the tinker, I should not die, correct?
Correct. But I might instead.
Yeah, that's a thing. Since you're mechanically confirmable, I don't think I'll be gambling you just because.
Yes, if I was a sailor, I would have told you I drink with you.
Cool, I'm heading out.
Alright, thank you.
Pirates, but it's like when an old man has issues not having a tumescent glow. It sounds a lot like prism, but not. It's not the whole word.
Honestly, I feel like I should know this and I don't. Because all I can think of is, like, fucking flaccid, and that's not what you're asking.
No, exact opposite.
Yeah.
It's like the scene from Road Trip with the old guy.
I don't.
Is
know.
the opposite of flaccid priapism?
Somebody's turning into Res Nora tonight, and it's not.
Navean said the word. That's good. I didn't know that word, so.
Yeah,
I like to use
that's the medical term for when an erection lasts for a certain amount of hours or longer.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Curse of the Pearl Necklace.
Yes. No, have you seen the movie Pirates? Not like Pirates of the Caribbean pirates, but the porno pirates.
Am I an adult male between the ages of 18 and 45?
Okay, yeah, that movie was fucking great.
I've never heard of an adult film described that way, but I'll take your word for it. I mean, I wasn't
No, like
doing it for the critical content.
It's not great as in, like, it's not quality cinema. Like, let's just get out of the way. It's great as in it's highly fucking entertaining.
Okay.
For a variety of reasons.
I'll have to look up the Rotten Tomatoes score on it.
Alright, so why don't we
What are you doing?
Blood on the Clocktower?
And I will claim grandmother the whole game.
Perfect.
Right. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll do twos.
Okay. I will give you minstrel or pacifist.
One. I will give you gossip or gambler.
Nice, a classic.
If I were the gambler, do you have a recommendation on what I should gamble you as?
I would, if you were going to gamble me, I would go with pacifist.
Okay, fair. Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
That in Bruce's and my conversation, I agree that I was the grandmother who saw Bruce as the grandmother.
Interesting. Okay, I gave grandmother Res Nora. I was shitting around.
Okay.
Expand my power.
Expand your power?
Yep.
How do I expand your power, Ryback? I don't want to expand your power.
Yeah, expand my power. We'll find out things.
What does that even mean?
Ryback, are you trying to go like Super Saiyan?
I'm sorry, what?
Expanding your power until you're Super Saiyan.
Another thing that I now missed, because someone else was there and actually said the Res word, who will be turning into Resnor tonight, and heard Resnor's review of the movie Pirates.
Yeah, all the
Let's just
chat.
put it this way. There's a harbor, and you're angered at my taxes. Thank you.
Harbor, and I'm anchored at your taxes. Ryback, I love taxes.
Celtics suck.
What are these conversations?
Okay, then
So
maybe you should trust them then.
okay, I mean fair.
Okay. I've heard a hard claim of gambler from somebody else.
That's totally fine. Not worried about it.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Pacifist and something else. I'm blanking. I'm sorry.
Okay, what are you taking?
I took sailor.
Okay, and Malchon's taking what?
Pacifist.
Okay, I'm going around basically claiming tea leader, although I did tell the gambler, which is Resnora, apparently, that I am the grandmother, so hopefully she'll die. So who's poisoned again? Emma? Okay, alright, so if Emma accidentally gets executed, I'll check it tonight, otherwise I'm going to hold it. If you find out a goon, find out, let me know, and I'll try to lock him in.
Okay, perfect.
Thanks.
Okay, there you are. Tinker or X.
I don't want you to be.
Wow, come back, everybody.
We'll finish that up tomorrow, Emma.
Oh. Yeah, well, we can finish our conversation tomorrow, Willow.
I do like engorged.
Navean?
Navean's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I didn't hear Navean say anything, so I wasn't sure if we lost Navean.
I'm lost in a sea of my own blood.
Okay.
Mullibok, why have you done this?
It wasn't me. It was one of you!
I don't believe that.
The alchemist is actually the atheist.
Yeah.
Alchemist.
Mullibok.
I would like to gossip that there's a godfather in play.
Okay. Willow gossips that Gambler is an evil bluff. Bruce gossips that he is not the gossip. Ryback gossips that Resnora did a critique of the film Pirates and the demon has a letter A in their name. DJ gossips that one of Malachon, Bruce, or Sean is evil. Is that at least or exactly?
At least.
Okay.
Emma gossips that at least 3 players would survive execution if executed.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lycan gossips that there is a godfather in play. Resnora gossips that there is a godfather and a witch in play.
Just had to spice that up a bit.
Are nominations open?
Sure.
Bruce would like to nominate Resnora.
Yes.
Okay, Bruce nominates Resnora. Why?
Resnora cheered and with an exclamation of yes at this nomination. Let's do it.
Resnora.
This is an excellent idea. I love it. Let's do it.
6 needed. We sure did see this one coming. Six votes is enough. Rez is on the block.
Lycan would like to nominate. Let's go with Jason.
Okay, Lycan nominates Jason. Why?
Wish check.
Jason, your defense.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, Rez wants to die. We should let Rez die.
6 to tie, 7 to put Jason on the block. I'm not doing it today because Rez is probably dying here, and we want to, like, not just take out both of those potential kills in the same time.
Raz, why are you so eager to die?
A high five is fun, but not enough.
Cause
Malashan will gossip there's an alchemist witch in play.
Okay.
Spicy.
Should have gossiped.
Alchemist.
There was a wit. There was an alchemist. That would have been the fun one. Oh well, I'll do that tomorrow.
Any more nominations? Final call. Resnora, how would you like to be executed?
Under a pile of squishmallows.
Resnora goes into the Squishmallow store, and they're loading in a new bunch of Squishmallows. It's a big old box. This box weighs like 500 pounds, and it's strapped into the fuck. What are those things called that lift things up? They lift up pallets. People have to get like
Forklifts.
Yeah. Forklift. Thank you. There's like a forklift. It's strapped to that. Well, the straps break, and the whole box falls on you. All the Squishmallows tumble out after, but alas, you are already dead. Good night.
Nah.
All right. So Chad is asking, do we really want to give the Alchemist Godfather 2 kills? Maybe. Maybe not. I think it depends on where we're at, whether that Godfather gets poisoned at any point, whether Jason dies early. So I think that we can save it for a fun future day instead of killing both outsiders on the same day.
I also think that a witch might actually choose Lycan after Lycan did that.
After having said that, yes.
It would be more
exactly.
plausible to actually be a witch in play later.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's go ahead to SL and find out who SL wants to gamble. Hello.
Hello.
Please choose a player and a character.
Oh, this is so hard. I'll do Malashan, and I pick pacifist.
Malashan is the pacifist. Thank you. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Who's it gonna be tonight?
Lycan, please.
You choose Lycan. All right, thank you. Who would you like to pick?
DJ, please.
All right, thank you. I did forget Willow. We'll go there real quick. Hello.
So I'm gonna pick Lycan because I don't know if that was strategic hesitation when he said he'd match my 2 for 2, or if it was just normal hesitation. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
All right, thank you. All right. I dodged a bullet there. That's Willow didn't just choose Malashan, but so we're gonna have a completely dead fool. We're gonna have a dead gambler. We're gonna have a poisoned living gossip, which is going to be interesting.
I actually think it would look good for Malashan, right? Because 2 deaths, Malashan is exercised.
Yeah, that's.
But
that's
you
fair.
mean that went out of order? That is...
Yeah, because I went out of order. Like, it wouldn't have been that big a deal. We'd just go back to Malashan and say, "Hey, never mind. Willow's the exorcist."
The person in question already gets told hard confirmation of who the exorcist is anyway. So
yeah,
that is like the least bad one to go out of order.
Yep. So we're gonna have Emma dying, the gambler dying. Jason's gonna get a kill as well. So we
we
are
could have
potentially going to have 3, maybe 4 deaths if Ryback.
This could have been a 5-kill night without DJ being poisoned.
Yep.
We could still kill Lycan if we wanted to.
We could, yeah. Well, let's go see who Jason's gonna kill.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
An outsider died today.
Oh. Oh.
Time to call in a hit.
Okay, I was actually not expecting this. Well, Resnora is likely the goon. Well, I don't want to kill Lycan. I don't want to kill Willow. Let's go with Sean.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Where is... There we go. Let's go to Ryback. Would you like to use your ability?
It's probably going to bite me in the ass because Town's probably going to just kill me by default, but I'm going to hold. Thanks.
You got it. Okay. Do we want to kill Lycan or not?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
DJ gossip that Malashot is evil. There are too many deaths already.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, it's always
The
just
gambler
worth
who
checking.
gambled Malashot, and the gossip that Malashot is evil, and there's going to be it's going to look like a gossip. This is bad.
Yep, and we do have one Evil Dead from the Godfather there, so.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's go get Bruce's chambermaid check. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Who would you like to choose?
I would like to choose Emma and Malashon.
Please choose again.
Huh.
Who else would you like to choose?
In an alternate world, I would choose DJ and Emma.
Okay, but who else would you like to choose?
In this third alternate world, I would choose DJ and Malashon.
DJ and Malashon. And you do finally get a number, and that number is 1.
A 1. Okay,
You did it.
cool. I did it.
Yay.
Thank you. I learned something tonight.
Well, there's now chambermaid info on Malashon.
This is like that game on TPI where there's like 5 things that just say Malashot is evil.
Yeah, this has gone sideways real quick.
But they're the demon this time.
Yeah, they are this time. The good thing is that there's going to be 3 deaths, so like maybe the extra pressure of that is going to be helpful, Shrug?
Let's find out.
Let's find out. You thought that there were screams last game. Well, there's even more this game, and so much blood. Sean is dead, Emma is dead, and SL is dead.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Holy cow.
So on the plus side, it's probably a Shab Godfather game.
Godfather.
Oh no, Rez. No.
Ryback.
No.
Last hill. Now I'm curious
you
about what happened with you last night.
DJ.
Let's go.
DJ? Let's talk.
Yeah.
Resnora, you want to
Willow. Willow, do you want
Sure.
to finish?
I'm
finish
just
our
gonna go
combo?
deadly down.
Okay. Let's see. Where did you go?
It's entirely possible that I need to know.
You need to die tonight?
No, I need to know what you are.
I'm the minstrel.
You're the minstrel. Fascinating.
You tell me first why you need to know.
Because
You told me you're the grandmother.
And I lied to you. Like
Yeah, I
all
figured that.
grandmothers do. You're the minstrel. Okay. Okay, that's all we needed to know. Thank you. Appreciate you, DJ.
Trust that for half a minute. Still, didn't even tell me didn't even tell me who they were. Bastard. All right.
Hello.
We'll give chat something to look at.
Yeah, I gambled Malishon last
Okay.
night.
See, you should have picked me. You knew I would. Oh well.
Well, I might not have actually died from gamble.
Fair. There could be a gossip. You're not wrong. There could also just
Yeah.
be.
I could have been assassin killed.
You can. I mean, there's lots of ways you could have died.
Yeah,
I think it's less likely there's a witch now, based on the number of deaths.
I will say that I gambled Mal as the pacifist
Interesting.
at their behest. So either
Okay.
they were trying to get me killed on purpose, or I didn't die to my own gamble. Calling back.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'm assuming Resnora's grandmother? Or I'm trying to figure out why else
She
Resnora.
wasn't my grand.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't
have
talked
no
to
idea.
Resnora. I was just trying to figure out like
The only
Resnora was
grandmother
just so
claim I
happy
have,
with it.
the only grandmother claim I have is from Emma, claiming Emma is the grandmother, confirming Bruce is the grandmother, or Emma is the grandmother and Bruce is Emma's grandmother, confirming Emma is grandmother.
Oh boy. There's no pixie. We need a. If there was a pixie, I'd understand the shenanigans, but there isn't.
I mean, Emma could just be evil. Despite her
Yeah,
claims
Emma's
that she's
dead, though.
always good and never evil.
And then the other
Well, if you-
possibility is if there was a gossip kill.
Well, we can't have it. Can't be a Godfather kill, a gossip kill, and a failed gamble, right? So
unless either the demon killed the gambler or they could have gossip killed the gambler if they were hard
oh
confirming.
my god,
or
if it was a
something. That's
what
possible.
what if it was exactly that and also a Poe charge?
Well, if it's that, we could be in trouble.
So I exercised Lycan just because I got this claim this today, but I don't think.
Well, maybe find out from
Tinker.
SL.
If he played Tinker, I don't think he would be the demon.
Maybe talk to SL and find out who they gambled. And then
We also have something to be concerned about because I have a grandmother, like a hard claim of grandmother.
Okay. Yeah, that could be a problem.
All right. Well, thank you both.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Possible. I would not be against the execution of Malishon today. I would not be against the idea.
Executing Malishon?
Yeah, I really wouldn't.
Okay. What's your suspicion on them?
So it's
Well, the gossip.
Convo and the players like,
And
I'd like to
I just want to
execute your
clear the idea that, my gossip was true.
Okay.
So I gossiped one of you, Bruce, or Malishon is evil. At least one of you. Bruce is acting evil, but this is... I don't know how to read this. You died at night, and you're the sailor. I think you're good. I don't think you killed yourself. So, if I did gossip anyone's evil, Malishon's probably the evil one?
Alright. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on. Can we chat Malishon?
Did you lie to me yesterday? Hello? Ryback. Hello?
Ryback, can you hear us?
Here you are! Did you lie to me yesterday?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, what are you?
I am the tea lady.
Okay. Well, that's useful information.
I told Bruce I would stroll. I'm trying to keep that floating around a little bit. I'm aware of a grandmother elsewhere who apparently may have died last night.
Hmm.
Because of you.
Far too much.
Welcome back,
now,
everybody.
though.
Malishon, that is fair. And one of those players told me that they would like that very much.
I think it's worth saying because I was the fool, so there's very limited reasons I could be dead here.
Oh, we think of Puka?
Puka, assassin,
Yeah.
a double tap from a demon and a godfather. Mullibok being incredibly rude with a gossip after a demon or godfather hit me.
I have reason to believe that you were not selected by a godfather.
Yeah, I think with the number of deaths and everything I've heard, it's either assassin or Puka, and it
Yeah.
leans slightly assassin because fool in a Puka game is pretty useless. But yeah, that could just be how the tokens fell out.
A fool in a Puka game still, like, the fool can be executed, right? And then
It can be executed and it can give you very powerful information
Yeah,
if
yeah.
like it dies
It's
in the night
executed.
without having if it dies in first night from a Puka poison.
That's true. Fool could be executed and be accused of being the DA.
Nominations are open.
Lycan nominates Malishon.
Lycan nominates Malishon. Why?
This person was gambled, and the gambler died.
Malishon, your defense.
Yeah, this is fair. I was shady with the gambler and tried to convince them to not gamble me by giving them a 2 and then kind of reluctantly saying they should gamble me as one of those 2 if they wanted to. That was not the truth. I didn't trust them, but we should probably clear this.
Okay, 4 votes needed.
I think this is a bad kill.
I mean, from my perspective, I think the one of the 3 people we should look into is Malishon, so that's fair.
4 votes is enough. DJ gossips that they neighbor the demon.
That defense read pretty good to me from Malishon. Can we kill Ryback? A sailor drank with him and then died.
I have reason to believe the sailor might have been a devil's advocate.
That's even weirder that the sailor's dead then.
Like in gossips, there is an alchemist in play.
Bruce nominates Ryback.
Bruce nominates Ryback. Why?
Emma thought that this might be a good kill, and so I'll pass the accusation to Emma.
Yeah, like I said, I've talked with a dead sailor who drank with Ryback yesterday, and Ryback was incredibly weird when I talked to him yesterday.
Ryback, your defense.
Actually, yeah. So I targeted Willow last night, or night 1. Willow isn't dead. I have a Puka token. My minions are Lycan and Sean.
Alright, you need 4 votes to tie or 5 to kill.
That's 100% legitimately the demon.
This is gonna tie. That's not alright.
Okay, 4 votes is a tie. Nobody is on the block. And Willow gossips there is a witch and an alchemist.
Jason nominates Lycan.
Jason nominates Lycan. Why?
There's a world in which this is very, very good for good.
Lycan, your defense.
Based on... I'm okay with getting killed based on what you claimed. You know what I... Based on what's happened to the town publicly, you know who I expect to die tonight.
Alright, you need 5 votes to put Lycan on the block.
I was sus as hell, right? Everyone else noticed that Ryback just tied it off Malishon.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I did not like that at all.
6 votes is enough. Lycan's on the block.
We learned something from this, so...
Like, I wanted to kill one of the 2 of them, but we don't have that. We don't get to choose that anymore.
Any more nominations? Final call. Lycan, how would you like to be executed?
Calling out Ryback as the demon.
Lycan goes into this store that's called Calling Out Ryback, goes inside, makes a purchase, comes back outside, and yells in town square, Ryback is the demon! But apparently, what you sell at the Calling Out Ryback store is like your actual literal life. So after you make that call, you just fall over and die. Good night. This town has a lot of weird stores in it.
Sure does.
All right. Interesting game. So tonight we're definitely going to have to stick quite hard to the night order because I did them backwards last time too, but Ryback needs the chance to stab Jason before anything happens there.
I think one of them will take out Jason after that kind of face-up I'm the Godfather play.
Yeah, quite possibly. All right, so we're going to Willow first. Hello.
Hello. So I think Jason is going to kill Malishon, so I will exercise Ryback.
Ryback it is, thank you. Hello.
Jason, please.
Jason it is, thank you. Yes, there we go. Hello.
Well, I think I had to do that no matter if it makes Malishon look evil. I don't think anyone else going to lift off of that. It's time to put a knife into Bruce, that insatiable meerkat.
Bruce it is, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And all right, so we do still need to go to Jason to get his choice, even though he's going to be poisoned and it's not going to go through.
But he'll figure it out either. I think
Yeah.
technically we don't have to if you don't want to, but we probably should.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we definitely should. Hello.
Hello.
An outsider died today.
Yes, they did. I would like to kill Malishon, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is I mean, they're about to go into a final four anyway, and they do have an exorcist alive, so you know.
Well, it's a puka though. It's a little harder for exorcist to actually stop a puka from killing.
It is, yeah, for sure. They technically right now don't have confirmation on whether Mal or Ryback could be a puka, because if it was Ryback, you wouldn't find out until the next night.
I think Jason might help solve that though.
But yeah, certainly. Yeah, if you believe Jason is good, then that would solve that. But if Sean is good, right, and the evil team is Malishon and Ryback, like who's the other one? You know, Bruce and DJ are about to die, and it's either the person who's basically claiming Godfather or the exorcist, right? Like, yeah.
This would have been an amazing minion play by Jason and Mal to protect Ryback the demon, but that's not the world we live in.
No, unfortunately, it's not. I do think that it's going to be, you know, decently close, closer than you'd think. But you know, also, we're early for sure. This game has only been going on for 41 minutes, and we're about to go into like end game territory.
I think the exorcist info is going to convince people who otherwise might have thought it was Ryback, though. We'll see.
Yeah, quite possibly. All right, let's wake them up.
Keep.
The screams, the blood, it just never ends because Bruce and DJ are both dead.
No.
Ouch. Oof.
Bastard.
Do we have a gossip?
I'm so
I think
I
know
am
the
the
entire
gossip.
rebel team.
DJ, can we talk?
Sure.
Or actually, we should just stay here. What were your gossips?
I gossiped on day one that one of Malshon, Bruce, and Sean were evil, and then last night I gossiped that one of my neighbors is the demon, which I think is entirely correct.
Yeah, I think it almost has to be.
Yeah.
It's not.
The entire evil team is Malashon, Ryback, Jason, and probably also Resnora as the evil goon.
It's not me.
I'm not evil.
Then it's Willow.
I don't
I'll
think
say
it's
this,
Willow.
and you're not gonna believe me. Reznor never gets herself killed as the evil goon there.
Yeah,
No, I would absolutely try to flip back 100%.
Anybody who plays
Y'all
with
can have that for
Resnora
free.
enough.
Yeah,
Ryback knows
He
what's
knows
up.
that's true.
Resnora hates turning.
Do we have a second outsider then?
Yeah, it's me.
Yes.
I'm the Tinker, and Resnora claims goon, I guess, or at least an outsider, according to
Right.
Jason, who claims alchemy.
I
not
was
the Tinker.
very
Well,
clearly
I'm
the
the
goon
lunatic.
who wanted to die to get locked in as good. So
Yes. The person
Okay.
I targeted last night did not die.
Jason, what are you?
I'm the alchemist godfather.
who did you target last night?
Jesus.
Malashon.
What, not Ryback? Ryback was the obvious kill because he's obviously
Ryback's
evil.
clearly evil. I think Malashon's the demon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ryback is never a demon.
Demon
Well,
doesn't
either way-
like, out themselves as evil there.
Either way,
how could I not
Malashon-
die?
Malashon's lying because with Bruce's information, Malashon can't be what they claim, and if DJ is the gossip.
Yeah, I think
Which means we have a
Malashon-
Puka game specifically.
So Malashon, I talked to Malashon, and Malashon hard claimed a role that didn't wake in the night. And then I pressed Malashon, and Malashon kept insisting that they were the role that didn't wake at night. And then I said I was the chambermaid that checked them and another person who doesn't wake at night, and then Malashon changed their story.
That's true. That happened.
Yeah, that pivot might actually end up hurting. They could have framed that as a
Yeah,
like
it's
a
specifically a
poisoned
Puka game
chambermaid.
in my world.
Yeah, your world has to be Puka because nothing else could stop you from killing Malashon.
Yes. Which also
Yep, so that
explains
means
you
you're gonna
right
die
away, Emma.
tonight.
I
Right.
will die tonight.
So
Which means we kill Willow, who's the demon?
Willow's not the demon. Malashon's
Wait.
evil. Ryback's evil. I think Malashon
Jason.
is the demon.
How was there a kill if Willow's not the demon?
Yeah.
If Willow's not the demon,
Where was the second kill?
there was 2 kills last night.
Yeah, so what's the second kill?
Assassin.
Alright, so what were the kills? Some kills night one were the
Godfather.
Who'd you kill?
Sean.
So you killed Sean. I'm assassinated. I'm killed by the Puka, and SL dies to their
And the gambler died to gambling Malashon.
So we think it's Assassin Godfather.
No, it's assassin and then likely DA at this point because of a witch not having happened. You can all think I'm evil. That's fair, but
Yeah,
So if
from
it's
my
a DA,
perspective, Lycan's
we should
lying about
execute-
being the Tinker.
Oh, no,
If it's a
Jason
DA, we
confirms
should
it.
execute
Jason,
it.
Jason confirms I'm the Tinker.
yes.
I just don't think Jason's good.
No, Jason only
That's
confirms
fair.
if people believe Jason, and I don't
Malashon
believe Jason because
pushing
I'm the
for
lunatic.
that,
You're not
Ryback,
the
you're not the lunatic.
Yeah, I don't think Ryback's the lunatic. I think
Jason
Res died
says that
good.
he's the lunatic. So if
I also
that makes
think
any
Res died
difference,
good.
Willow, what is Willow?
I'm the exorcist. I picked Lycan and then Ryback. I was just trying to find out what would have happened if Ryback was the Puka who I picked, which would prevent a kill tonight. But Jason, I mean that wouldn't. I was wondering if like that.
I might kill with a
Jason
gun
would be
through.
That's right. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, because they
Jason,
wouldn't have
who-
woken.
And you picked Malashon,
I
Jason?
picked Malashon.
Oh, specifically with the information we provided, should we trust Willow and Jason? It means that Malashon has to be the demon.
I think there's a good chance Willow is evil, but I think it's sort of irrelevant. I think I agree with Jason that Ryback and Malashon are the demon and assassin between them. I think Willow's probably the third minion, though.
That is
Yeah.
possible.
But
How
also, I think
is-
it's possible the third minion was Sean, and Sean was the DA that just got sniped by Jason. That's entirely possible.
How is Malashon the demon if he was picked by Jason?
If they were
I
picked
was
by
poisoned.
Jason, because Jason's Puka poisoned.
Okay.
So it means
Okay, and Malashon
means-
would be the Puka. Okay, that
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
I mean, it's possible.
It could be someone else.
Ryback. It's also Ryback's the Puka and is just taking the outsider bluff and giving the Godfather not an outsider bluff. to reverse our reads. I think Godfathers
Nominations
and Demons.
are open. There are 4 players alive, so please think carefully about your nominations.
Resnora, are you claiming Goon, but claiming
Yes.
good Goon?
I'm
Okay.
the good goon. It's
So,
very obvious.
If we think
I-
there's 3 evils alive, we have to go now because I'm dying tonight. If y'all think I'm
Yeah.
evil, that's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't do that, but then Willow has
I-
to be good.
I
Yeah.
am confident that between DJ and Jason, one of the two of them is the reason for an extra kill last night.
I'm more for the DA world. Like, if the minions are DA, then if we believe, even if we believe Jason dies tonight. If I'm the last good evil, and Ryback's the demon, Willow's the DA, then
The
you're
thing
just
that
evil.
I'm
No, I
hung
don't-
up on. The thing that I'm hung up on is that Bruce's information, is Bruce's information. Because if Bruce was Puka Poison, if Bruce was the Puka Death, not the Gossip Death, which makes sense, then that means the last night of Bruce's information, which was a 1 on DJ and Malishon, which
Call for
seems
nominations.
accurate, is weird.
Yeah, I think Bruce was assassinated. I think DJ was Puka poisoned.
Which makes Ryback likely the assassin who
Which
outed
checks
and
out
then
with
used their ability.
DJ's first gossip not killing you, even though I think DJ gossiped that. DJ, what was your first gossip?
That one of Malshon, Bruce, and Shaw is evil, which I think is at this point very true.
Final
Yeah, I
call
think
for
that's true,
nominations.
and I don't think it killed anyone because I think SL died gambling. I died to a puka,
Okay, then
and Sean was
Malishon
killed.
nominates Ryback.
Okay, Malishon nominates Ryback. Why?
We can wait, but I am a little bit concerned about the world I said before, where we have a living DA and Ryback is the demon, because I don't believe the lunatic claim for a second. I know a lot of people think I'm evil, but I'd like to go for this today because I'm not convinced we don't just wake up to an evil win tomorrow.
Ryback, your defense.
I've got the Puka token. I don't think I'm actually the Puka. Every person I've targeted has not died. Minions were Lycan and Sean, and I don't think Lycan's actually the Tinker.
Alright, you need 2 votes to put Ryback on the block.
You can't have it both ways. If you want to call me a minion, then you can't say you're the lunatic. You can't have it both ways.
Can we at least get 3 on this?
I think Ryback's the demon.
2 votes is
I
enough.
think it's Malishon.
I don't think Ryback does what Ryback did yesterday as the demon.
I agree.
I think Ryback absolutely does that as the demon.
Jason will nominate Malishon.
Okay, Jason nominates Malishon. Why?
We have something on the block, so we can't reliably tie anything now. I think Malishon is the demon here and not Ryback. I think we just have to go.
Malishon, your defense.
I'm not the demon. I've been somewhat shady this game, but only as I would be if every time I play a role like this. If you think it's me, I guess execute me. But I think we got the demon on the block, and evil's gonna just ride upon this.
Okay, you need 2 votes to tie or 3 to put Malishon on the block.
I think evil doesn't really need to
I think 3 is
rise up on
safe.
this. There are 2 people that I think are good that are voting on this, so.
Four votes is enough. Malishon is on the block. There's no way that's getting lifted. Final call for nominations.
Ryback nominates Willow.
Okay, Ryback nominates Willow. Why?
I don't think Malishon's demon here, but I think Willow might be.
Willow, your defense.
I'm the exorcist. Yeah, I talked to Jason day 1, and he said he was the alchemist. That's alchemist Godfire who saw Goon and Tinker. I've talked to both those, so I feel that his information is confirmed. So I'm all in with I'm ride or die with Jason.
Okay, you need 4 votes to tie or 5 to put Willow on the block.
wonder if Emma's the self-killing assassin.
One vote is not enough.
No.
I don't think Emma
Been
would do that
played.
immediately.
Yeah, I'm not Mullibok.
Final call.
I don't know. I'm trying to find
Emma
who the other
dies
outside,
again.
who the other minion is.
I do think Emma might use it night 2, but I don't think Emma would self-kill
Malashon,
night
how would
2.
you like to be executed?
By a bad pick.
So Malashon goes into the bad picks store, where they see Bruce. Malashon is executed and dies, and the game is over. The good team has won. Malashon was the puka. I'm not actually 100% sure which pick Malashon you were referring to there, but Malashon's first pick was on Emma the Fool, which is why Emma died immediately, because Emma was poisoned. The other bad pick was Bruce the Chambermaid, who chose Malashon on night 2. Unfortunately, Malashon's bluff did not match up with the Chambermaid info that Bruce got that night, because Bruce was killed by the assassin and not the puka poison. That assassin was Ryback. Sean was your devil's advocate, was killed by FM Jason, the alchemist godfather, after Resnora the goon got themselves killed on day 1. SL the gambler died gambling Malashon as the pacifist, and of course Malashon was the puka. Both P rolls, but not quite the same. DJ was the gossip, did make a true gossip on day 1, but was poisoned on night 2, so that gossip did not cause a death. Willow was your exorcist, and finally, Lycan, your tinker.
I'm proud of myself.
The bad pick was I thought SL was going to gamble me, and I decided to gamble on not poisoning SL that night and giving it a day. And I should have picked
Gotcha.
SL that night.
The night order doesn't work out for that anyway, does it?
Oh, yeah, no, it
the
doesn't.
gambler goes first, yeah.
Which I think is kind of unfair to pukas, but
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
I
have made any
agree.
difference.
I'm so happy I called that.
Night 3, I was like, I want to check Emma and Melishan, and then they were like, we need different things. And I'm like, okay, what about Emma and DJ? And they're like, we need different things. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a naughty boy, but I'm a good boy. I'm a good naughty boy.
Wait,